Initiating startup sequence.
And now, here's the world's greatest.
He's here. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, welcome August the 27th today, 27th of August. Good afternoon. It's welcome. It's talking really, and Sunday live, Sunday afternoon. Here we are again. Happy as can be. Well, some of us are happy. Good afternoon and welcome to Itsy Bitsy.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
He's in his new home and spending £700 a month on internet. I think if you've gone to AIS, you could have got it for about 400. But hey, that is just me, and you would have got TV as well. But hey, you know, what do I know? I know nothing. Yes, indeed. And of course, welcome. If you're here, then please do comment. Tad is going to bed, so she will not be on. But we can do this. Hey, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So if you are watching then, and I know you're watching because I can see you. If you're watching, then say who you are. Don't be bloody rude. Don't be rude. Come and say hello. Oh, that was good. Ow! Yeah, exactly. And of course, you can do live stream. We're doing live stream now. You can do Streamyard if you want to come on live and a live stream, and you can do chat window, and you can do what can you do? You can do phone calls as well. So phone in phone-in show. It's a phone-in show. 01225 292288. If you are that way inclined, even if you're not, then do call in. We'll have a little chat, and you can do talk about most things, but not anything that YouTube would not like, because there are a bunch of tossers over there at YouTube. They're deleting videos that are talking about various subjects that we can't really talk about, including Hawaii, including the virus, including anything to do with health. So nothing at all in health-wise. Not even if it relates to something which is nothing to do with the virus, then you cannot talk about it anyway. That's in the community guidelines. That's what they call it, community guidelines. And of course, they will go back through your history, and they will go back 3 years, and they will give you a strike for a video that you made 3 years ago, which has nothing to do with now. So basically, yeah. And they don't like it when you tell them. They don't like it but they won't do it. They won't remove it. So you have to suffer that for another 2 months while they remove it from the system. But we have to wait for that to happen. Otherwise, got to be very careful in the meantime. And there is a video out at the moment, which I've just put up. Please watch that. Very important. It is a video about getting scammed. Are you falling for it? Are you gullible? Are you an idiot, as they say in the actual video? It is talking about idiotic things that are going on. And don't fall for it, because there are a lot going on at the moment which you will get fooled for. And you might regret it later if you fall for it now. But please don't fall for it. It's not worth it. Watch my video and you'll find out. Router extension, upstairs, multi-TV package, bought films and true internet. All right, okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad for 700 baht. Let's say 399 was the one I looked at. Your tiger friend scams you every day? Oh, that's not nice, is it? That's not nice. Anyway, look. Oh, that didn't work. What happened there? It didn't bloody work. Anyway, hello. It's that Lakey bloke.
Captain Jasper's here, mate. I was looking for you down there, didn't find you.
I was there, mate. I was there.
I know you were on top eating all burgers and that.
I was a little bird. I was a bird scooping down.
Yeah, no, you was a big seagull, I think.
Seagull. Steven Seagull.
Yeah,
that's me. Steven Seagull.
Oh, I hate you.
No, you haven't got his money, Andy.
Oh, it's made my day, that
It's made my day, that has. Yeah.
Yeah, on the lookout for Andy Wright, mate, I was.
Andy Wright.
Well, I did tell them, but they didn't seem to know who you were. I said he's a world-famous YouTuber.
Who do you ask? Come on. You should ask the right
Everyone,
people.
yeah.
Everyone? Well, everyone's...
Anyone and everyone, all the seagulls.
Everyone and everyone. And they didn't... Did you ask Steven Seagal?
No, he wasn't there, funny enough. Yeah.
He was flying around waiting for your chips.
That's what, yeah, and hey, I've seen them, Andy, where they've had them down there, and they've eaten the wrappers and all, mate.
Well, I was in Minehead, what do they call it? Butlins, and we were behind this couple. They were like 2 kids and 2 adults, and they were eating this roll. They had a roll each. Anyway, from behind us, we didn't see it coming, but from behind us, this couple of seagulls swooped down, and they grabbed these rolls from these poor people's arms, and then flew off. And we laughed because it was so funny, but they weren't very happy about it.
They probably frightened them, I expect. It happened in the town here, right? A guy just about missed the seagull's head. The seagull went for his pasty, but didn't get it.
No.
And mate, he took offence to it and went to kick. He'd have got done for that. That's the trouble.
What, for animal
If he,
cruelty?
if he did, well, if you kick a seagull, mate, you're in shit street.
Are you? I didn't
Because
know that was a
obviously
thing.
they're protected, and they're protected, aren't they?
Are they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, they are. They're queen. Something to do with the queen. It is.
Are you
But,
sure? Are you sure you're
yeah.
not confusing it with swans?
No, seagulls.
Right.
You check it out.
Okay. Are
Protected species they are.
hang on? Are seagulls
Yeah,
protected?
especially the one from Thailand.
Oh yeah, yeah. Right, here we are.
Yeah, go on, put it on there.
Hang on. So we have RSPB. How about that? Let's have a look at the RSPB. So we have since the 1940s, some herring
Yep.
and lesser black-backed gulls have used rooftops for nesting. Blah 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 blah. Government licenses allow the killing of urban gulls only as a last resort.
Yep.
Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. There we are. Right. Okay. Gulls and the law. Right. All species of gull are protected under the Wildlife and Countryside Act 1981.
That is correct.
This makes it illegal to intentionally, or in Scotland and Northern Ireland, recklessly injure or kill any gull. So,
Yes.
or nest.
Yeah, that is absolutely correct, mate. They're protected. I know it sounds surprising, but that is true.
Yeah. So, it is.
That's why there's so many of them, because you're not allowed to do nothing about it.
So you can't have seagull pie?
No, well, it wouldn't be very nice anyway, would it? But would you want it?
Probably taste of chicken.
Yeah, well, has Lemmy been on yet?
Not yet, no. Not Lemmy, you're the first
Lemmy
one,
would like seagull pie. He would like it.
Oh, he'd love it. He'd love anything to do with pies. Fish pie.
Yeah, I've been up to Yeovil today, mate, to collect some of the boys' family.
Oh, yeah?
So,
what do you mean, collect?
Well, it's a funny... Well, 4 or 5 of them, yeah.
What, they come out of prison or something? You've got to go collect them?
Yeah, I was on my way to a place called, you know, where you live, but I couldn't quite make it.
What, Westbury?
Yeah.
You don't want to come here. It's a bloody dump.
Centre of the universe, mate.
Oh, God, no.
But there is a Westbury on Trim. That's near Bristol, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the other way.
Yeah, that's Bristol, but Yeovil's not very inviting either, is it?
Well, it's all right. Some people don't like it. I thought it was all right. I went there for a video.
Well, it's on a slope, and the town's very desolate. A lot of the shops are gone, and
yeah, well, that's common everywhere, though, isn't it? I mean, let's face it. You know,
I'm afraid so.
Nothing.
Well,
new.
Wilco's has going by the look of it.
Yeah, Wilco's gone or going on the way out. Yeah. Lots of.
I don't think there'll be any high street soon, Andy, as such. Do you?
Unfortunately, I think you're right. I think it's on the way out. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you know,
well,
they've got themselves to blame. I mean, if they keep on refusing to take cash or whatever, and they will only take card, then people are going to get very upset about it. They're not going to shop there, are they?
Well, that is true, but unfortunately, I think you're right, Andy.
I mean, it's like when you go in the supermarket, like for example, Wilco's. They go, oh,
Wilco's.
We got a till. It's do it yourself. And I think, well, I don't want to do it yourself. I don't work here.
But I think that was the undoing of them, Andy, to be honest.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I've tested it, right? I've gone through self-service and I've gone through man till. And actually, the man till is usually quicker.
Well, I prefer it. I mean, we go into Poundland, Andy, and we deliberately wait for the woman or chap that's on the till rather than so stupid self-service things.
Yeah, that's right. And
we'll let 5 people go on in front.
That's right.
You know,
I
and
mean,
let
they're-
them do
when
it
they're,
because we prefer. Wife prefers that.
Yeah, I prefer it too. But when you think about it, right, they say to you, go through the self-service till, and then when you've done it, they want to see that you've done it right, and they want you to see your receipt and everything, and they want to
Worst
check what's in
thing
your
I've
bag.
seen recently, Andy, because of shoplifting,
Yeah.
is Audis have been. I don't know about where you live or nearby,
yeah.
but down here they
I know what
search
you're
your
gonna say.
bag and everything now. They want to see inside
And-
your bag.
Yeah, and they've got cameras on the tills,
They have, yeah.
and they're AI
Very
cameras.
sad.
They're not real. They're not normal cameras. They're AI cameras.
Well, and do you know down here now, a place called Tyford, they put a camera right on a bend between two speed limits, and it can tell you if you're on the phone,
Yes.
tell you what you're doing in your car and everything.
Yes, I saw a video
What
today.
speed,
Actually.
both ways.
Yes.
Yeah, they put one down there on a
They're
bend.
they're
My
mobile,
mate
aren't
works
they?
down there, and he was saying about it.
I think they're mobile ones. They can move them around.
No, this is permanent, Andy. This
Oh,
one,
okay.
because he works. And the reason why he knows, he works on the roads down there, so he got a bit of inside information.
Mm.
But he said it's actually stationed there now. It looks like an average speed camera, the yellow ones.
Yeah.
But he said it's not. It's one that can
No.
see right inside your car. You know, can see what you're doing, whether you're using a phone
Well,
or whatever.
I think I can't remember
No,
where I
it's
saw it.
not
I
good.
saw it on Facebook. I think there was a video going around that
The-
they've got some mobile ones like that, and what they're
Yes,
doing is
they
they're
have.
looking
I've
for
seen
you
that.
seat belts. They're looking for seat belts and mobile phones.
Yeah. That is absolutely correct. I did
Yeah.
see that, but this one's
Yeah.
actually stationary.
Yeah.
But my
Yeah.
mate put a picture of it on Facebook, and it's unreal, isn't it?
It is.
You know.
I mean,
Anyway,
it's
Andy,
just
I'll let you
money
go.
making.
I want to give Keith a chance to phone up, because Keith will be waiting out, right?
He probably will be. Yeah. Yeah.
I
he'll be
can always
waiting to
ring
go.
in again, mate, you know, so
Yeah.
later on. You take
Okay.
care, Andy. I'll speak to you in a
Bye-bye.
bit. Bye, Andy. Bye,
Bye.
mate. Bye, mate.
Bye. Hello, Brian. Good evening, Brian.
Cause the fog in the town is all mine, all mine.
Hello to Alfie Bob, Mr. Alfie Bob. Who else we got? Who else we got there? I'm seeing not seen Richard. Not seen Richard. What's going on here? Who we got there? We got we got this guy who is
Good morning, Vietnam!
yes. Okay.
From the Delta.
Hello.
Hello.
I'll just say,
Speaking
I'll
of
just say,
cameras,
I'll just say, Keith, you have to ring
know-
back in a minute, mate. We've got Lloyd on the line, so just ring back in a minute, yeah? I'll give you a shout when you're ready. But we got Lloyd. Hello, Lloyd.
speaking
Are
of
you ready?
cameras,
Aye.
speaking of cameras, my cat's got an EA camera.
Your cat has got an AI camera.
Yeah. The
Really?
CIA planted it in
Oh.
its ass.
Up
Yeah.
its ass.
It's got a camera there. CIA planted it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the
Yeah,
Ministry of
okay.
Defense
I know
planted the
that.
camera there too.
So is that because your cat is very good at astronomy?
I tell you what.
Astronomy, because it
I
wants
don't know
to
why the
find.
Ministry of Defense planting
No,
cameras
it wants to
on
find
there, but I
Uranus.
don't know.
It
Who
wants to
knows?
find Uranus, mate. Uranus.
Anyway, well, I don't know if I should say yes. I've been accepted as a friend of Alfie's girlfriend's Facebook.
Oh, you're very lucky then, because
Yeah.
he's very discerning.
Yes, I am. I've
Yeah.
seen all the Alfie's top secret information on there.
Oh,
then.
I don't know about secret. I think everybody knows about it. Not that secret. No. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yep.
Yes, so there you are.
He's
There you
he's
are.
off to Vietnam. Yes, he's off to Vietnam. It's he probably got banned from Thailand.
December. Yes, December. I'm going to Vietnam.
Good morning, Thailand.
And I hope my visa's right because I may not be coming back from Vietnam.
Yeah, you might not be. You know, you might let you out. They might
Will
not
they
let
not
you
let
in.
me back out?
No,
That'd be a shame, wouldn't it?
it would be a shame, wouldn't it?
That would
That's what I
really
said.
make me unhappy, wouldn't it? I'd be so unhappy.
I said that,
If he
Lloyd. I
said,
said that about
I got
Thailand.
to stay in Vietnam.
Yeah,
My life would just end, wouldn't it? You know.
you would have a hard job, mate. I tell you. Yeah. Now I said
You
that.
know, I'd be so miserable.
You
Yeah,
get
you've
locked
got
down.
to stay in Vietnam, sorry. I'd be going,
Fingers crossed.
oh, I don't really want to go home.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We get a lockdown in October. And I don't have to come back. Yeah, that'd be good. Sorry. Sorry.
Because it says on my visa saying if you haven't got the right visa, right, they got to keep you there in Vietnam.
Oh,
And
have they?
well, when I
Okay.
turned up, they be changing my visa rules, saying, "Oh, we got to send them home now."
Yeah. Oh, you'll be lucky. Hopefully, you'll be all right. But yes,
They be saying we got to send them home.
got to send him home.
They change the rules. They will. We can't have them here in Vietnam. Send them home now.
Send him home now. Indeed. I saw some of your friends yesterday. Do you know?
Huh?
I was out yesterday. I saw some of your friends in the field.
Oh,
Yeah. They were shitting everywhere on the bloody grass area, so we had the problem sitting down on the grass, but they were all everywhere, and it was quite funny because they were headbutting each other. I'm thinking that's not good.
oh,
Bloody sheep.
So anyway, anything that can bring you back from Vietnam?
Hey,
Doing anything from Vietnam that can bring you back?
well, I don't know what they do. What do they do in Vietnam?
Landmines?
Oh, good hell.
Good morning, Vietnam!
No, I don't think so.
I might take a walk through the jungle looking for landmines.
Yeah. You'd probably blow
That'd be
yourself up, mate.
Yeah. Well, anyway, first point, well, for people wondering, the first place I'll be landing is Hanoi.
Hanoi.
I'll be
Hanoi.
landing in Hanoi.
Oops,
Hanoi.
this sucks.
And then I'll be flying down to Dila, Vietnam. And then I might be going to somewhere else, Vietnam. I haven't decided yet.
Alfie said he's going to get her to block you.
He didn't know. He would have said, no, don't accept it. because he said that, you know, it just pops up saying, yes, I'm friends with Andy Wright. And she went, oh, okay, I laughed.
Yeah, I bet you are.
And Alfie didn't see it, like, did he?
Right. He's seen it now, though.
Yeah.
See it now, mate.
I bet
It's too
he's
late.
on the phone now. I mean,
Too
but
late.
he's on the phone now. So his missus blocked him. Why did he do it?
Exactly.
Block
Yep.
him. Block him now.
Block him now. Block him. Block. Yeah, so there we go.
So
wow.
should be fun and games in Vietnam anyway.
Not long to go.
Not long. When are you going to Thailand?
Yep. well, Mr. Alfie's got 5 days, and he'll be going there, and then I'll be going I've got about 4 weeks, I think. Got about 4 weeks.
Have you seen, when they talk about, shouldn't talk about the YouTubers, but this Welsh boy guy, he lives down the road from me, funny enough. He don't live that far away from me, Welsh boy YouTuber.
Welsh boy?
Welsh boy, his name is.
Yeah. What does he do?
And he's quite popular, like, he's quite, you know.
What does he do?
And he used to work for Ford Motor Company. Say no more. And yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah.
What videos did he make?
About Thailand.
About Thailand, really?
In Panthea, yeah, in Panthea.
Oh, okay.
I'll send you the link of it.
Never heard of him.
On the Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, never heard of him.
Very interesting. Yeah.
Lots of people doing
he
it.
went really ill, like, and he had to come back to UK for treatment, like, and he's all good now and healthy, and he's going back to Thailand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good evening, Starlight. Hello.
Starlight.
Good.
There's a
Okay, don't forget,
stars in the
like and share.
night for starlight.
Like, share, thumbs up. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Patreon, YouTube membership. What else? PayPal, Super Chat. Do Super Chat. We haven't had one of those for a long time. Super Chat. Don't forget you can do one-to-ones.
Or you could keep the money for yourself and don't give it to Andy. You know, that's what I would do. But,
Ow! Ow!
keep your money.
I don't think
Give it to Andy.
No.
Wait a second. I don't like the sound of that. Ow!
Right, and that was Lloyd. Thank you for phoning in. That's lovely of you. Goodbye.
Okay. On that note,
I'd rather talk to JC because I get more sense out of the cat.
Well, anyway,
JC,
where
are you?
Cat.
JC, we love you.
Let someone else have a chance of a chat.
Okay.
Anyway,
well,
good morning, Vietnam.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Yeah. Bye. There's Lloyd. That's gone. Okay, Keith, if you want to call in now, you can call in. Line is open just for you. So that's the next caller. Right then, so good evening to you, welcome. We are going live on YouTube, Odyssey, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Well, it's not called Twitter anymore. It's X. I don't know why. I think it's a lot of shit. And, well, I think it's personally, it's because of Nibiru Planet X. Because they allege that Elon Musk is an alien and he comes from Planet X, which is a mysterious planet that circulates the galaxies. I don't know how many years it takes, but it's a long time. It's due to come back past the Earth. But whether it does or not, we don't know, because they've been saying that for years. So whether it does or not, but Planet X, I suspect that's why. Maybe Elon Musk is getting a bit homesick. He might be feeling a bit homesick. He want to go back to his own planet. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he does.
No.
There's Hartley the Hare on Twitch. Obviously, that is Itsy Bitsy. Hello, Itsy Bitsy on Twitch. Elon lives in a tent. What sort of tent is that? I was a bit tense the other day. Keith, give us a call, mate. We're lines are open. We're waiting for you. Give you a call. So we're going to let Keith have an opportunity to phone in. Give us a call now. He has no attachment to earthly desire. Well, no, because he's an alien. That's why. I mean, they call him is it a Anunnaki or something like that? Which, yeah, I'm not sure. But Planet X, Nibiru. Look it up. It's very interesting. What's the subject for today? It could be whatever you like. We've only got 6 people watching, so it might be an early bath. Not too sure. So here we go. But I'm not going to be sitting here all day talking to myself. If we don't get any interaction, then we'll be calling it a day early. I'm going to get some food, which will be nice. Bit hungry. Only had a quick snack for lunch. So I'm sort of feeling a bit peckish. Yep, so keep it going, keep the interactions, keep the chat window going, keep the Streamyard going, keep the phone calls going, and we'll see how we go. But currently it is 4:29 p.m. 4:29 p.m. Right, here we go. Another phone call. It's not Keith. Hello, Rob. Good evening.
Hello, mate.
Hello, how are you, mate?
Hello. Hello. You're still ringing. Hang on, let me just turn this down.
Turn that down, that's fine.
There you go. We're back in virtuosity.
Yep, how are you?
I don't know. How am I? God. I don't know. I can't really be honest about that, can I? I mean, it would be
really,
fucking...
no,
excuse my French. There'd be too much French involved.
There is a lot of French. Yeah.
No,
funny how we're fluent in French, isn't it? We're fluent.
I'm just sort of camped up here in North London in my Elon Musk tent, which, you know, my 125-acre tent, with my duck pond and my golf course, pretending to have the answers and not to have any attachment, really.
No.
Not to have any attachment and to be concerned with truth and space.
Oh God.
And X.
Yes, X. Do you know what that
I'm
is?
not really on. I'm not on the X bus myself. I don't know about you. I suppose you are, because you're kind of like trying to take over the world.
Yeah,
Andy Wright takes over the world.
Yes, I like to take over the world. Yeah. So what do you think the name is from? So many things we could talk about.
We could go down my false teeth and how I have difficulty keeping them in my gob when I speak. We could talk about Nadine and her. Did you see her speech? Did you read her exit speech?
No, I didn't.
Oh God, what a travesty! She's here and there and up and down and round and up, you know, God. Back again and down a hole and head pokes up here and blaming everyone and saying, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, and if it wasn't for me, there wouldn't be a Russia, let alone a war with one or something. Oh, and I don't know, these people, how do they get where they get? How does she become in an office with culture, media and sport written on the front or whatever? Or how the hell does that happen?
It's amazing how any of those idiots get into power. It really.
I mean, how does she even find her way to the Houses of Parliament, let alone into the Houses of Parliament, let alone into the Cabinet Office, let alone into a chair with someone, you know, little Mavis going around with a tea trolley going, "Hello, Minister, would you like a croquet Mars bar with your Chinese tea? Go away, you pleb. I'm a minister now. Haven't you read my book?"
Oh God.
And you know, and then every now and then, what's his name? The house guy, Mr. Touchy Feely. What's his name? Gives a hug, gives a kiss. No one's looking.
Which one? Because it's not Hancock anymore.
Oh no, him. No, him. You know, and
yeah, it's not Hancock
God,
anymore.
The bloke who gave him a mouthful of.
Yeah.
The bloke who gave him a mouthful on the train apparently, you know, has been in and out of court sharpish and been charged with wrongdoing.
Yeah.
And you know, you pushed me.
Lied.
No, I didn't.
He
pushed
lied,
me,
didn't he? Yeah.
And the Dean guys is going on about the fact that she hasn't got security and she wants like a sniper on the roof and all that. FBI, a Land Rover. She wants a fleet of. Hello.
They are really, really something else, aren't they? They really are.
It
Absolutely.
is. And she's going on about betrayal, how there's a cabal inside Westminster who've got rid of Theresa May, got rid of Boris Johnson, and got rid of all these things, as if it was even worth putting to paper. So anyway, I don't get obsessed about her or Elon and in his tent. And apparently Elon has sold all his property and he's built himself kind of like you know, a fridge. He stripped out the innards of a fridge and put some windows in it or something.
Right.
And on the corner of a car park or something, because he's tired of having 15 properties all worth 30, 40, 50 million dollars each,
I feel sorry for him.
all around the world. And he's sold them all apparently because, you know, once you've had them, you realise it means nothing or something like that. I don't know.
Oh gosh. One of them
I know.
nutters. He's a nutter.
I know. I can't work out whether he is X, Mr. X, Wizard X, Lord X, or Commander X, or just X.
X, Y, Z.
I mean, when he speaks,
yeah,
you know, there's this channel called Elon Musk brackets nothing official, nothing to do with Elon or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and I sub to it. It's got like, you know, X number of trillions of followers, like a few, 3 or 4, 5 million. I thought, oh, this might be interesting.
Yeah.
I'll sub to it, but it's just not, and I've had to unsub because you know, you just you can't comment apparently. Like anything to do with Elon Musk, you can't comment unless you've been a subscriber for 120 years.
120 years?
Something like that. You can't comment unless you've been a subscriber before the internet was invented.
Oh, God.
So, I know. And you think, well, you know, that's a bit chicken feed, isn't it? I mean, he's got this SpaceX thing, and you can't comment unless you've been a subscriber for 15 years or something. It's like, oh, really? Go away.
Oh,
blast
God.
off. I wanted to say something nice, but now I'm really very sus about the whole thing completely.
Yeah.
And
So, have you heard the rumor that he is an alien? I keep on hearing that rumor.
Aliens, yeah.
That he is an alien.
Well, of course, yes. I mean,
a lizard man.
Aliens.
Lizard.
There's something going on.
Well, they've alleged that we're going to have an alien invasion very soon. So I'm looking forward to that.
Well, of course, you know, Fukushima is an alien crash. We know that because the radiation is just lovely. Come on in, the water's lovely. And and the brochures are saying planet Earth in the far off Zircon 403 character, becoming one of the most highly sought after irradiated places in the galaxy. And you know,
yes, turn left at Centauri Prime or something like that. Turn left, go on there for 10,000 million miles, and you'll find it on the left. Park.
So you know, I must be kind of alien.
Yeah,
I must be kind of alien.
Yeah,
because
parking.
Yeah, I mean,
I love it. I love it.
It's very strange.
What do you think?
You know, people. There's not. Yeah.
Sorry. What do you think of what's his face? Khan. London. Khan.
What in terms of being an alien?
well, being anything, I mean, just rude. I think I saw a video. He's very rude.
Well, I find that there is a lot of that going on. I mean, one-to-one, people are generally okay. But as soon as there's more than one of, let's say, you know, if there was Khan plus a friend, then it becomes suddenly very difficult, you know. And then if there's Khan plus 43 of them, it becomes impossible.
Yeah.
And I think Khan is just, unfortunately, beyond all.
Beyond
what the fuck is he, what the hell is he doing?
Yes. I only mentioned it. I mentioned it because you're up in London, that area, and they've got the ULEZ, haven't they? So, I mean, you know, he was.
Yeah, the cameras are going. You see them. You see them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you think, oh God, you know.
97% of them not working now.
I've no idea. I mean, because you know, I had my my Rolls Royce Ghost updated, and my Porsche Maserati, and the Land Rover and the tractor.
Yeah.
And my son's miniature Lamborghini and Rolls Royce and tractor.
Yeah.
Customized to be ULEZ free, even though just going around the speed track around the golf course by the side of the lake, he doesn't actually need to have a car updated because I own everyone and they're all in my pay anyway, so I probably wouldn't get a fine. That's why I just park outside Harrods. I just leave it there, and if I get a fine, I just buy another one.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's a good idea. I like that.
But you know, coming back to
sorry,
coming back to your show and not my madness.
My show,
my Sunday silly half hour. Yeah, I mean, Khan. I mean, London's miserable. I mean, what with Khan, what with the guy in Scotland, and what with the guy in number 10. I mean, it's just very. I think it's very demoralising. I hope for better from Richie. I was really was prepared to give him the benefit of the doubt because you know, he's tried his whole life to be a conservative, to fit in with the right crowd and all that lot, and maybe something's rubbed off on him, and he actually has enemies in his own mind strong enough for him to stick up for something. But I'm not sure. I mean, he's straight on the old, you know, Putin this, Putin that, and you know, we've got to stick to the science. And I don't know. He's trying to. Do you know what? What came up in my YouTube feed the other day was, let me find it. Won't be far away because I haven't been doing much YouTubing. It was called 2010. Yeah, it's called The First Election Debate of 2010. The first election debate of 2010. It's one, and it's Brown, Clegg, and Cameron. And apparently it's 1 hour 34. I only got about 20 minutes into it, and I thought, we are such mugs.
Yeah.
The level of debate they're having in 2010 about taxation, about immigration, about all the you know what they think we should have. We should have a border force police, and I don't think a cap is the right way to go, because suppose you get one over the cap, that means we won't have any doctors. Good point. What do you think, Gordon? Well, I think a cap is totally unachievable. I think what we need to do is have a strong. We've already got everybody who comes to this country has got a working pass, and if you haven't got a working pass, you won't get a job. What do you think, Clegg? Well, I don't think, and it just goes on and on and drip and drip and drip, and their faces are falling off because they lie, and then you think, so with 13 years later, I guess by my maths, and we have gone foot to the floor, into the wall on everything.
Every subject.
God knows in California. Brown is kind of like, you know, trying not to make any waves, doing anything at all. Cameron has disappeared off the planet. And, you know, everything that they would, and we as electorates, we you know, this is called the first election debate. Yeah, bing bong bing, da 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 da, da da da.
Yeah.
And there they are with their lecterns, with their Sennheiser microphones sticking up, and their pieces of paper on the lecterns, and their suits and their ties, and Cameron's in the middle, Gordon Brown's over there on the left, Hitler's over there on the right, and they're all much younger, and you know, Cameron looks, I don't know, was Cameron about to become Prime Minister then? I think he was, wasn't he? Or was he Prime Minister?
2010, he was.
Brown was Prime Minister.
He was on that limit, wasn't he? Yeah.
Brown was on the end of his Prime Minister thing, wasn't he? And then it was going to be a coalition, wasn't it? Was it?
It was
between Cameron.
That's right.
Cameron and Clegg.
And what's his face? Clegg.
Yeah, Cameron and Clegg. They were going to end up in a coalition because the country couldn't decide. We just couldn't decide between Cameron and Clegg. Somehow the votes came out that they would have to go into a little room and say, well, it looks like we can't duke it out. We're going to have to buddy up. And we're going to have to walk out of here and make a presentation to the country to say that we've decided not to go to war. We're for peace and we're for progress. And we are now going to form a government and go to the Queen and come out fighting, guys. You can trust us. There's a new sheriff in town.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, we go through this, and then slowly but surely as the masks slip, and you know, we end up, of course, with Cameron holding the referendum and trying. You know, at one point he said, "I think we can." It was something like about turning the people towards EU. You know, and just making a really strong case for remaining in the EU and knocking this referendum issue just out of the ballpark. And he basically said, "Well, I think I can buy people for £25." You know, like, you know. Yeah, Nigel Farage's, you know, little posse, or, you know, that might have even included me and perhaps a few people. And, you know, basically if Cameron went around and lowered his window a couple of inches at the corner and said, "Here's Starlight, £25 for you. I hope I can trust on your vote." Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. "Yes, of course, Mr. Cameron. Yes, £25. Thank you, sir. Tip, tip, tip. Tip my hat to you, sir. Can I polish your shoes? Mind the traffic lights. Don't hurt yourself."
Dear God.
And you know, and this is where we got to. And then, of course, we've had the referendum, which, of course, was one of those fantastic 48, 52, 52, 48. It could be this way, it could be that way. It's just too close to count. Close. We can have a contest. And then, of course, we've had the European Union cabinet going, stop, Ireland. Ireland. How are you going to walk across water without our agreement? This could be war. And then meanwhile, they're piling bundles and bundles of people into Ireland, filling up the hotels, and arresting people who protest and all this shit. And you think, wow, you know, we really are in a bit of a fix. And then, of course, we've got the controlled media, and indeed. We've got the vested interests. I don't know. Have you had enough of this world yet? I don't know. I can see why 70 years is enough.
I'm very upset that I've gone through 62 years of life and everything I knew is a lie. Basically, everything in my life was a lie. Just really sad. Nothing you could do about it. So, yes, but we're looking forward to the future. We're on the end game, I think. The end game.
Well, did you follow by any chance, per chance? Do you follow a young man called? He'll come back to me in a second. Jeff Taylor.
Jeff Taylor.
You'd know his voice. He's a bald bloke who seems pretty humorless, but is actually very funny. He's got about 50,000. I don't know. He's probably got more than that now. You'd know his voice if you hear him.
I think I've heard the name. I can't.
He's got 149,000 subs now.
Right.
You know, I remember when he had 40, and he's an ex-Navy guy who talks about stuff. You know, let me play with his voice.
Now, this really did surprise me. So I wonder what you will make of it. Today, I'm going to present you with some data regarding the health emergency that might well surprise you about deaths over the last few years and a specific government response to the health emergency. And I'm not going to come to any conclusions or say that there's anything right or wrong. I'll leave that for you to decide.
Yeah.
And this guy, you know, I mean, he's very, you know, I like him really. I mean, sometimes I get a bit tired of things, but not him. He's okay.
Yeah.
But the statistics he's floating about here that are government statistics are basically saying that, you know, for example, here's one. I'm pulling up some of the stats. Maybe you don't actually on your channel want to talk about it. But it
be very
not really.
wary
Anyway,
about,
the stats are out, and he's done a little video on it, and it's just another thing. You think, you know, when you talk about all causes with those who yes and no, the disparity is so vast, 88% to 11%, so vast. And yet here we are spending billions of dollars to dig an even deeper and deeper and deeper hole, and without any inquisition.
Can I ask you, is that the ONS data? The ONS data that's just come out?
Yeah, something like that. I think it was. Yeah.
Right, I know about it.
Analyzed.
Yeah.
And you know, there's you and me and you know, from where you are to where I am, and everyone in between, in terms of geography and the country, and all of us, left and right, up and down, high and low. I mean, it's almost like it doesn't really matter what, who, or where you are. The ignorance, the trick on us in terms of keeping us all just worried about getting by, and never mind any progress, never mind the planet, and never mind the dolphins or any other kind of concerns or beings on the planet or life forms. The concern that we have in just trying to hold down our resentment for the powers that be, trying to value ourselves, like you were saying, everything over the last 2 years that you realised you thought was true is in fact part of the plan here, or something like that, words to that effect. And the way totally rational folk, who otherwise are very capable and intelligent, a divide has been created between rationalities, whereby it's just the truth is too uncomfortable.
Indeed.
The uncomfortable truth.
The
unmentionable.
I mean, I can't talk
willful self-blindness.
I can't talk from their perspective though, because I've always been aware of what's going on. So I don't know. I've never been that hoodwinked that I cannot understand what's going on, and it's not been a shock to me to discover stuff that I knew was wrong and incorrect. But I can imagine from somebody that has been hoodwinked and hidden away and is not aware, that it could be quite a shock to discover that.
Well, it's actually just a really difficult conversation, and in fact, one that's not had. You know, you don't talk about it with people because, you know, especially in somewhere like London, you're lucky if anyone can actually hold a conversation, let alone talk about the subtle delicacies of you know, global geopolitics clashing with some kind of above and beyond agenda, driven by some kind of, I don't know, Marxist council or something. I don't know. Of course, Trotsky did say in a book I've got that I haven't read, one of my many books, and I kind of gloss looking for interesting things to think, you know, to interject into conversations that are probably out of context, but not really because they're in the book. Okay, but he did say in 1914, when he was still able to imprint even his own words on official ideas and things, or to put his suggestions into introductions that Lenin might then, you know, he might write a book and Trotsky might do the introduction, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
He did say the international can only be, you know, I'm paraphrasing, not exact words, but the international can only be brought about through world calamity. And this was in 1914.
Yeah.
So the progress of this whole thing to do with Lenin, Trotsky, and all the other people relies on calamity. Calamity is its birthing process. Global world calamity is the way that these forces will come to be. Now, of course, we went through there's a whole book about what did and didn't happen. And there's many, many different versions of it. But as far as Trotsky's several international ideas went, but the gene pool of international, as he saw it, the genetics of it is still woven into our society somewhere, and it still is being given form somehow. And it's not the Communist Party in the UK, and you know, which does exist actually. And the lady was interviewed a little while ago, and she was mumbling on about all sorts of things. I thought, which is very pretty, but you know, I think she's a communist. And she's like, her dad was a communist. She's a communist. Very famous father, and she's a chip off the old block. But you know, she's being interviewed by someone quite credible as well. Was that the ex-Australian Prime Minister, or one of these people that we like?
Oh, right.
But then you know, you see all our celebrity out the box thinkers all appearing on the same channels, all trying to soften the edge to their controversy by all appearing on the same channels, and all kind of like trying to wriggle out of any controversy a little bit more.
Any responsibility as well, I think, as well. It's all about deniability and responsibility, denying they've got anything to do with it, even though they've had a big part to play. These celebrities are, well, if they're not being used by the system, then they're a voluntary part of it. And it's been quite difficult.
I mean, do you have any ideas? Or I know it's a real mess, but the whole Trump arrest and all that thing in America, do you think of it?
That was all planned. It's all Trump is all Trump is what I would say it's very controversial, but Trump, I would say, is a good guy. Right? That's my personal opinion. He's one of the good guys, even though he didn't do a lot in the beginning. He was a bit sort of suspect 3 years ago. But his non-re-election was a scam. I can say that categorically, in fact, because it has been proven that they did manipulate the outcome.
Well, we saw it, didn't we?
We saw it, yeah. But
we actually saw it. We actually saw pieces of paper going up against the window and people being barred from going in and doing their perfectly legal and traditional job voluntarily of actually going in there and just sort of standing around making sure someone wasn't doing what they actually did, you know. No, they were standing at the window, and people were standing at the window putting up huge pieces of paper up, flight cases, standing on flight cases to get to the window if it was a little bit above the belly button or whatever. And blocking people out, and people standing outside the door, which was closed on them. And they're all gathering outside, and there were cameras and everything, and they've got the front to say, you know, what an amazing election it was, and you know how. But as for Trump being the solution, who knows? I mean, I thought I think he was so tied up from the moment he announced. He was so set upon. You know, but when you refer to the footage of him when he was younger and flying around in his helicopter and looking down at the city and being interviewed and being asked again the question and saying, I'm not sure I'd like to do it. You know, it's not a very good job, you know, whatever, look at what's going on, you know, but I might have to, who knows?
Yeah.
And then of course we had that moment in time, and it lasted about 7 hours when we had Trump and Brexit together, and no one had time to spin it into, you know, I think the first thing I saw after Brexit was a news piece about how someone had walked through a Tesco's checkout and said, we've got our country back. And someone stood in the car park and said, you know, that was racist because it was obviously aimed at me and I'm not. So, you know, and that was the first, to me, that was the little flame just being put to it, and just kind of like the first match being struck away from the flame. In fact, it was, in fact, the box of matches being brought out of the back pocket and someone saying, right, you know, move out of the way, everyone. Look, I'm getting down on his knees, and striking the match. It hadn't touched the flame, but it was the destruction on sight of those results that I believe have got us to this very moment in time, where, of course, Trump, who I thought the last 2 years was pretty much, you know, he wasn't doing anything for us, and he was standing well back. He wasn't saying, he wasn't weighing into our difficulties and saying, he said, Mrs. May or whatever, perhaps that's not the way he would have done it, but he didn't pull back and say, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Come on, I've got it in my table here. It needs signatures. It's a free trade deal, and you're messing around with Ireland. It solves all your problems.
Yeah,
they'll come on board. You will. They've been doing this for centuries. They're either, you know, creating. You know, I mean, it's sort of, you know, I've got quotes I could find about the Irish Troubles, and it just goes on and on and on. And meanwhile, of course, they've stopped fixing our roads, and they're all wearing suits. They think they're tech gurus now because they've got, was it 12% tax for the businesses coming in, where we've got 25% or something? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know about big money, but you know, so that's what they're protecting. Again, it's the pocketbook. The pocketbook people out there have always profited, even when the grain was going to port protected by our soldiers. It was the agreements with the little pocketbooked ones that that made it all possible. It wasn't everyone who was suffering, but
no, I think
you know, that's an area of history I can only really you know, wish I had more books on. But from what I see, just like all our history, there's a lot of propaganda and not a lot of actual truth.
There is, and remember, his story is actually written by the winners.
Written by the winners.
Written by the winners,
yeah.
Time.
And then in the small chinks of light of alternative opinion, of course, people are banned.
They are conspiracy theories. They're conspiracy theories.
Almost always the same reason. They're being anti.
Yeah,
and
hide the truth, isn't it? It's all about misdirection. They can hide the truth.
Which brings us full circle to you know, sort of things that, again, history again that we have no idea of, and
sure
that
if we're
it's supposed to be a very fearful thing for humanity, but it still contains the words social and democratic and all these kinds of things. It's just wrapped up with, you know. So
we haven't got that at the moment. We haven't got a democracy at the moment.
So I always managed to have a long chat with you, and
it's been good.
And the artificial intelligence, and all they do is analyze what we're saying, and compute it and store it away and use it against us.
Oh yeah. Well, they give me
so I'd just like to say as a caveat, everything I'm saying is the exact opposite of what I'm actually thinking. Okay. And if you try to analyze my words, looking for any kind of, I've got you where I want you.
Yeah.
Because I'm much more clever. I'm playing 5D chess, not 4D chess. Okay.
Right. I
I'm
got
just
you.
going to say that for the benefit of the AI.
You're doing the Star Trek.
Currently overheating. There is a circuit board smoking somewhere. Smoking.
Oh, no.
I don't understand what he just said. He said
What
it's
is
not
he
what he
saying?
said.
Yeah,
I
what
thought
is he
he
saying?
said that. He didn't. He just said it's not his 5D chess. What is 5D chess?
Exterminate. Yeah. Exterminate.
Exterminate. She's cracking up, Captain. But,
I got to say, Rob, I love your impersonations. I think they're very good.
Thank you.
Especially your Trump.
In fact,
that was quite
that's
good.
the only one I can do, which is strange. Which, when we're talking about the space thing, maybe that's why. Maybe I'm just it's programmed into me to be able to do it.
Oh, right.
And I don't even know it. And this is down to intuition and how it gets dragged and taken away from us. You know, at the earliest possible opportunity, so that we do in fact forget that we are extraterrestrial beings. And
certainly we've got
and then
some
they've got us where they
DNA,
want us, and they can put us.
We've got some DNA in us that's a bit alien.
We just have to hope you got the right bit of DNA, though.
Yeah, well, let's hope
Otherwise,
so.
I don't know.
Hope we're on the right side.
I'll be sending you a sample. You've got computers and things, haven't you? You can work it all out.
Yeah,
you're clever like that.
We can do that. Yeah.
So there I am. And of course, everything I say is completely off the record. Don't tell anyone.
Exactly.
And God bless you. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for your efforts and for keeping going, even against when it seemed kind of pretty hopeless. You know, you might think I was only 4 numbers, but I don't think the stats are completely truthful. I'm sure there's always a few more who know about you and stuff like that. And you have having, I found you and bookmarked you, and you know. So thank you for what you. Thank you for the little updates here and there of things that I hadn't been thinking about, and also the angle of you know, things to do with people who have you know, physical difficulties or a challenge physically, and the way you try to look after that kind of thing as well. Because my mother was disabled, so it does impact me, even though she's not here anymore. I do think about these things, and it's very, very good of you to try to have a news outlet, you know, because you do think a little bit outside the box, and you have courage. So thank you, my friend.
We do try.
Bye for now.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you for your support, mate. Thank you, and cheers for phoning in. Very kind. Thank you. And there we go. So yeah, what a great guy. A great chat. Brilliant. I should clarify that, as we say, anything we talk about here is opinion, and we are allowed opinion. Well, if it's good enough for Facebook, make fact checkers based on opinion, then good enough for me. Good enough for me. Another call coming in. Hello to Keith here. Keithy. Hello, Keith. Let's get round.
Hello, Andy. You all right?
Yep, you made it. Well done.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, well. Gary's talking about me.
Yeah.
But Lloyd got in before me.
He did. He was very quick on the mark there, and unfortunately,
he was. Yeah.
He beat you to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I did, I went and watched a video from Veritas Vincent, Lee from Veritas Vincent.
Oh yeah.
Called Not Again.
Yeah.
They're trying to. Well, I just talk about they're going to bring back the muzzles and the lockdowns, but
September. Yeah.
He thinks it's not going to happen. Could be wrong. So
no, I think he's wrong. He's wrong because I've got
information. Think he's wrong?
No, I've got information that on my video that I put out the other day, and it's factual.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's coming. They might.
Well, I for one won't comply.
Yeah. But they might do what they normally do, and they might think about doing it as they are, and they've obviously prepared, but then they might, at the last minute, change their mind, which is what they can do.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
Yeah, well, that's probably what. Yeah.
That is probably deliberate, because then it makes you look like an idiot.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
So we're all going around saying it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen, and then they say, no, not going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. See what happens. Let's see how many sheep there are this time, shall we?
Yeah, exactly.
All
see
the
where they
people.
go.
Yeah.
But there is another little thing that I didn't put into that video that I only found out about yesterday. So essentially, what the story is, our security guard, our friendly little security guard, he's had directives in writing from his boss, and he works for a security company, and then the security company have to be registered with the SIA, which is the governing body, the government. Body, for security. Yeah. So they've been told now that not only are they going to have to regulate this lockdown thing, they've also got to do what they call government approved face masks. Right? Make of that what you want. Make of that what you want. But basically, I think that is, if it's a mask, it's going to be one of those approved by the government. And you cannot have any other face mask on. You have to have one of theirs. And you wonder, my first thought when I heard that was, why? Why? Because they didn't do that before. So why they didn't?
No.
And my second question was, what are they going to put in it or on it? What's it going to be? What's it going to be like? Because there were some rumors about what it was made up of last time, and I'm not going to go into that here. But there was rumors about various substances and things like that. But obviously, none of it was actually proven to 100% degree. But you wonder if they're going to do the same thing this time round.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on. There is mid-September, end of September time deadline when all of this is going to happen. So
right, okay,
and
well,
you may well be right. You may well be right in the fact that they might change their mind. It might only be in certain areas of the country, like they did with some of the stuff they did last time. It was only like they had they had a lockdown up north, but not down south.
Different
like
tiers, wasn't it?
Yeah, tiers. That's the word. Yeah. So they might do that again.
Yeah. Well, like I said, so more people have woken up and don't bloody comply.
Yeah.
There'll still be a few sheep out there.
Of course there will.
They
already are.
Yeah.
They already are. Yeah, they're already there.
Yeah. Anyway, but I got a fridge. I was talking about my fridge last week.
Got your fridge. Yep.
Yeah, I got from Harpen Trust. They help people out, with disabilities and benefits.
Well done.
Quite a big one. It's a tall fridge freezer.
Yeah.
It's quite good. Yeah. So probably don't need one that big for just myself.
No.
I mean, the cat. Lemmy, he doesn't eat from the fridge. I mean, I tried some tin cat food.
Yeah. You don't like it.
Half a tin and put the other half in the fridge. If I take it out, if it's refrigerated, he won't eat it.
Oh.
So what I do, I just give him pouches.
Yeah.
I think he doesn't eat eat it cold. So I just give him boxes of pouches, Felix pouches.
Yeah. So who is it? Harpenden who? Harpenden
Trust.
Let's give them a shout out, shall we? Harpenden Trust. Well done, everybody. Give them a shout.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
charity.
They always help you out because I had food vouchers,
food vouchers. Yep.
Vouchers to go. If you get short on money.
Yeah, for the food bank.
Yeah. What else I've had? I've had a Hoover from them. I've had a bed from them as well.
Yeah.
But they always help out with vulnerable people, you know.
That's great.
So
that's great news.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Harpenden Trust, well done. We're giving you a shout out on this channel. Fantastic.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they're listening. That's the trouble.
Well, they might be, or somebody might be.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I made videos, Keith. I made a few videos a few years ago, and I went somewhere to make another video, and they said, "Oh, you're the guy that makes the videos," and I went, "Yeah." Oh, good. We're glad you're here. It's like, oh, okay. So yeah, they do know me eventually, but it does take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, that's good.
Anywhere?
Yeah.
You been anywhere this weekend?
Have I what?
Been anywhere this weekend?
No, not really. No, well, just living from day to day with the next benefit payment, which is next Wednesday. You know,
no money coming in.
Because being without a fridge, I've had to. It's cost me a little bit more money, you know, because you can't. If you haven't got a fridge, you can't stock any. You can't stock dairy stuff. You know, I tend to eat bread, margarine, cheese, milk, of course, eat breakfast, soft drink, yogurts.
Yep.
There's quite a lot of stuff, you know.
You got to put it in the fridge, haven't you? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It is have you seen? There's been a documentary series on Channel 5 called "A 1970s Supermarket."
No,
it's for three parts.
What channel was it on?
You haven't, no.
No, what
Channel 5.
No.
Yeah, they're they're doing a 3-part series. Two already gone. It's called "A 1970s Supermarket."
Oh right, okay.
And apparently, Angel Delight. You hear us talk about eating bugs and that.
Yeah.
There was Angel Delight apparently has crushed up insects inside it. So,
I did hear that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not good.
Yeah, that's been going on for years, basically.
Yeah, and we only just heard about it, and I know what you mean. Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. So I went out yesterday. I went to a get together. We had a picnic. Yeah, have you heard of Avery? Have you heard of that? Avery.
Avery. Is that a place?
Yeah, it's Stone Circle.
I think near Stonehenge. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not near, but it's in that direction. Yeah. So Avery. I was there yesterday. Went over there with all of the truthers and the stand in the park and other people like that. It's a good day out.
Right.
Good day out.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, good. Because something went on in is it Siston or Syston? How you say it in Leicestershire?
Oh, Siston.
It's been on YouTube. It's WTF is going on. It is a channel, a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Debbie Hicks was speaking about cashless society, and
she gets around a bit,
people
doesn't
as well.
She gets around a bit.
She does indeed. Yeah. Well, I've met her. I've met her in Hyde Park.
Yeah, I met her. I met her too. Met her here in local round here. Yeah. So, guess where I'm going in November?
You're going to Thailand?
Well, no, I'm coming. That's when I come back. I'm coming back in November. Well, beginning of November. But when I'm back here, guess where I'm going? I'll give you a clue. Katie Hopkins.
Right, yeah, go on. Who?
Katie Hopkins.
Katie Hopkins?
Yeah.
We're going to see one of their shows?
Yep. I'm going to Swindon.
Swindon? Oh, right. Yeah. Swindon.
She's in Swindon, November.
Swindon.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Looking forward to it. It's going to be good.
Yeah. She divides opinion, though, doesn't she?
She does, but then I look at it this way. If you're controversial, then whatever. Really, people are going to love you and they're going to hate you. But, whatever.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I suppose if you don't want to see her, then just don't go. You know.
Exactly.
Well, you heard of Anna Priest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't like her.
Oh right. Well, that makes
So
my day.
then people say, well, Anna Priest is sort of controlled opposition. You know,
Yeah.
she's an ex-BBC journalist.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought it
better be an X one than an actual one.
that's it, exactly. Yeah, not like Mariana, what's her face? Mariana misinformation, bloody.
Mariana, Mariana Spring, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bloody hell.
Deliberately.
Yeah. Mariana.
Deliberately lying about everything. I don't know how they get away with it. I really don't. I don't know how they get away with lying.
No. Yeah.
Like, why?
I mean, you talk about YouTube. You know, they don't want medical misinformation. Why are they putting BBC on? BBC clips on here then?
Exactly. Yeah, it is double standards. I know that. I realise that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, you are fighting a big problem, and there's not a lot you can do. You just have to go with it and put up with it. But it is annoying. But, yeah. I am looking forward to that now. It's November and it cost me 20 quid. So it's not too bad.
20 quid?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Well, in fact, I didn't pay. My sister paid.
Oh, right. Oh, that's
I love it.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So cheers.
No, I used to go to a lot of gigs back in 2013.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I used to go to these bands, you know, probably in London, in and around London, Luton, St Albans. I saw Patti Smith in St Albans. You had a Patti Smith? Yeah.
Patti Smith. Yeah.
Because, she's doing like an acoustic set.
Oh, right. Okay.
With a husband. And he was, you know, it's just like a guitar and a piano.
I just trying to think of a hit song. What was their hit song? It was something Into the Night or something like that, wasn't it? What was it called?
Because the night.
Because the night. Yeah. Yeah. Because the night.
She co-wrote. She co-wrote it, Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Bruce she did. Yeah. I've seen Don Mel's Blues Breakers in St Albans. Very good. Been going for who else I've seen? I had a band called Reef. They're probably throw it around from your way. Reef?
No, I have not heard of them.
No. No, they're sort of West Country. They had a song called "Place Your Hands." Place your hands on. Place your hands on. Not heard that one.
No, can't say I've heard of that one.
No. Oh, right. Okay. I've seen Black Sabbath at Hyde Park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath.
Oh, and Soundgarden, Ron, with the late Chris Cornell.
Oh yeah. I've not been to see many bands. That's the trouble. I'm led a very sheltered life, I'm afraid. Just really not been that way inclined, really. I would rather watch it on TV. Like, you know, you've got Glastonbury, for example. I'd rather watch it on TV. It's much more interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but always these ones I went to, they don't televise them. I mean, I like to go like a pub gig or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Or,
I know what I mean.
Yeah.
But you know, as far as Glastonbury, you know, I know you don't see everything on TV because obviously a lot of stuff goes on that you don't see. But as far as I'm concerned, it's okay. I don't mind watching it on TV.
No.
Yeah. So.
But anyway, I'm going to see if Lemmy's about. There'll soon be a tea.
Where is Lemmy?
Bad old putty cat.
Yeah.
Bad old putty cat.
Bad old putty cat.
I think he might have conjunctivitis. I don't know. He's got sort of mucus,
Oh,
hardened mucus in his right eye. But I don't know. I can't get it better. Probably not till
No.
Tuesday. That'll cost me a fortune.
It will. Yes, it
So
will.
yeah. So if I'm living on a pittance, and I don't know.
Yes.
Don't have enough money to treat a cat. Probably give them to RSPCA. Don't want to do it, but
no,
can't
exactly.
be cruel, you know.
Exactly.
Anyway,
So,
I'll
yeah.
probably speak to you next week.
Have a good week, Keith. Have a good week. Take care of yourself. Look after your cat there, Lemmy. Don't forget, Lemmy is up for Prime Minister very soon.
Yes, he's up for Prime Minister. Yes, he is. Yeah.
All right.
I'll speak to you next week.
Soon. Yeah. Take care, mate. Bye.
Okay. Bye then. Bye.
Bye. Fantastic. There's Keith and Lemmy. Hello, Wayne. I did it my Wayne. Hello. I did it my Wayne. I've got to change that jingle somehow. I've got to change that, make it better. Different jingle. Yeah. Hello and good evening. Just had a chippy tea. Chips, peas, sausage, and gravy. Oh, wow. That sounds good. Not sure what I'm going to have. I think I might have just a quick pizza. Got a pizza in the fridge. I'm not really worried, actually. I don't really worry about food too much. I have a sandwich for lunch. In fact, today I had a salad with some ham on the bone, and I put some what did I put with it? I put some pickle. What else did I have? Some garlic. It was just a normal little salad. Olive oil over the top of it, and what else did I have? I think that was it. Whatever. Anyway, it wasn't very big, and now I'm hungry. So tell me what you're having for dinner or tea. Obviously, in England, it's tea time. Don't forget. Oh, eggs and banana. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, I do have a banana for breakfast every day with yogurt and what do I have? I have like a muesli. I got this muesli that's fairly okay. It's not got too much crap in it. I have that with my muesli and my yogurt and banana. And a little bit of honey. Thai girlfriend made burgers and chips. Oh, wow. You're very lucky that your girlfriend will make Farang food. I think you're very lucky. Yes. I can't see my missus making any Farang food. Oh, she does do fried egg and chips, but that isn't difficult, is it? I mean, it's not difficult to fry an egg. And the chips are frozen, shove them in the pan. Not rocket science, really, is it? Even I could do it. But yeah, she doesn't really make anything like that. But yeah, I should probably have just a 10-inch pizza. I think that'd be quite nice. Frozen? Well, they're easy, aren't they? Frozen burgers and chips, yeah, and broccoli. Oh, that's a bit unusual. But they do like broccoli, don't they? They do like broccoli. Hand cut potatoes. Oh, you actually get potatoes in Thailand. I wonder what sort of potatoes they are. Obviously, they are potatoes, aren't they? They're not like tomatoes. Potato. Whatever. So what time is it? It's 17:27. 17:27. We got time for another caller. If you want to call in, 01225292088. Use the chat window. And also Streamyard. Remember, if you're using Streamyard, you have to be authorized person only for anybody that's already been on, and there are quite a few. So if you have been on before, that's fine. If you haven't been on before, then you need to contact me before the show to make sure that we understand each other and that you are authorized. So we don't want anybody coming on with their naughty bits out, because it's not polite to show your bits in public. I've learned that the hard way. No, I'm only joking. Oh, pork chops! I love. Is that a proper pork chop, Brian? Is that a proper one? Is that like a proper pork chop, or is that actually one of those what do they call it, a cutlet? It's got the bone in it. It's got the bone in it, or is it just a normal pork chop thing? Oh, Brussels sprouts. Somebody will be farting later, I think. Hopefully.
Excuse me.
Oh my God, he's really living well, isn't he? Pig liver. Mind you, they eat a lot of stuff in the pig. In fact, they eat everything. Pig feet, pig snout, pig ears. They eat everything, don't they? Pig, pork, and they eat. They eat everything. Bone, that's good. That's a proper one. That is a proper pork chop. Got the bone in it. Fantastic. I love that. I don't like them little tiny little pork chop things that they have, and they just chop all the bone off it. Not good. Not good. 40 baht a kilo. That's quite cheap, actually. 40 baht a kilo. Wow. That's amazing. A pound a kilo. You couldn't do that here. That would be impossible to do that. Potatoes are very expensive. So yeah, I think Sunday today, last day of the month for live streaming. Next week we're in September, and of course, Tim's been, Brian's been pig rustling. Oh, Timmy, we got Timmy Ram Yum, Timmy Ram Yum.
Bam lamb, whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb.
We've got no Tim Monk today. Where are you, Tim? Oh, he's with his sister last week, when he might still be down there. Who else? We're missing John. John Lovett. Hello, John. And Richard. Where's Richard gone? Richard. Kev. Where's Kev? Yo, Kev. Where is Go? Hello, Go. And Rudy. Where's Rudy? Rudy. Who else? We're missing Jack Eye. We're missing Jack Eye. What are you having for dinner, Jack Eye? So who else we got? John Batchelor. Yeah, we haven't seen John for a little while. John Batchelor. Who else? We've had Lloyd. I didn't play his jingle. We can do that now. Yep, and he's 6. And he's number 6, please. Thank you. That's so cool. That really is cool. Where is John? John Lovett. Is he going to what now? Is he going abroad? Well, I don't know. We're loving it. Loving it like that. Yeah. Loving it. Yeah. Good. Anyway, there we go. Currently 17:32. It is there's a little bit of time left. Going to give it another 5 minutes or so. So please phone in. Phone in now. Use the chat window or Streamyard. Do it now. And we'll have a little we'll have a little commercial break. I think we'll have a little commercial break, shall we? Yeah. Let's do. Where is it? Got to find it first. Commercial break time. Can't find it. There we are. There it is. That's the one. So back in a minute, I think. Back in 1 minute and 52 seconds.
This is a quick video just to tell you about this button, the join button. You may not have noticed it, but it is now on the front page, right next to the subscribe button. So if you're not subscribed, then I would appreciate you doing that. But if you are, so of course you could take it one step further by becoming a member, and it's a very good system. It's integrated into YouTube, so everything in there. But essentially, it's just like Patreon. And but if you become a member, you have certain benefits that you can, benefit from. You've got some benefits that you can benefit from. What can you get? Well, you get priority viewing, you get members only stuff, you get some discount on merchandise, and of course, if you are lucky, you may even get some free stuff as well for being a member. So it's very easy to do. Just click the button and fill in all the details, and of course you'll become one of a select few. Now I want to just reiterate for anybody who's thinking I can't watch videos anymore, I have to pay. No, everything remains free, and of course there is no compulsion for you to do that. If you don't want to or you cannot afford it, it doesn't matter, because everything remains free. Obviously not the benefits though, because they're not free.
Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you want to help me and support my channel by an easy way, and you don't want to just give money, you're not really happy with that decision, then you can buy something such as a mug or a t-shirt, which obviously is a product, a merch product. I have a lot of those, various categories, and you can see here, this is my new website, andywrightshop.co.uk. Go over there and you can have a look at the various products. So at the moment we only have mugs and t-shirts, but I do intend to expand the range into other items as well. But you'll see here, if we have a quick look at the mugs collection, there's a range, and they go from travel mugs to social, to disability, and of course various ones there for the NWO, Open Your Eyes, there's other ones there, and of course there's lots to do with Thailand. If you really want to help me out, you can support me at this address, andywrightshop.co.uk. Right, okay, so I'm back there, and hope you enjoyed that little advertising break. And don't forget andywrightshop.co.uk. Get yourself a nice t-shirt or a mug and help support the channel. Yeah, that's all good. There's loads of things on there. I must really spend some time updating it at some point, and at time got loads of things to do. So trying to get that sorted out. And then of course then I've got about 4 weeks left, and then I'll be off again doing the Thailand adventure 12 Can't remember what number it is. It's 12. So I'm not sure how much it's going to be recorded, because it's obviously same, as they say. Same. Everything the same. Doing the same stuff, going to the same shop, same restaurant, in the house, barbecue, food, restaurant, airport, patio, whatever. So not sure whether I'm going to repeat everything again, because we've had Thailand Adventure 10, we've had Thailand Adventure 11, which is on the way, and of course there will be 12. So pretty much a year and a bit of videos. So it's quite good. Don't forget the other channel, which is Annie Wright UK Travel, Annie Wright UK Travel, which is dealing with UK travel, and you of course have many of those other channels that I have can be found by looking at the bottom of the channel page. You look at the bottom there, and you can see all the links to all of the channels. So please do go over there. Support me on the other platforms as well, in case there is an emergency. Odyssey in particular, go on there. Odyssey, BitChute, and Rumble, and of course Twitch and Twitter. Support me on all of those, and also my new sort of recent venture is on TikTok. You can find me on TikTok as well. I only make one video a week on there. It's a very quick video. Got nothing really to say much on TikTok, but you've got to be on there, haven't you? You've got to be on there. I'm also on Pinterest and Tumblr, Instagram, Facebook, and yeah. So there we go. That's what we're on. Right, it is 17:39. Going to call it a day. We have no interaction so far. No phone calls. Nobody on the chat. So we're going to call it a day, and we'll catch you next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
And hopefully next week some more people will come on, some more of the regulars. Hopefully they'll take part in the show, and they won't bugger off and leave it before it's finished. We are here for 2 hours usually, 4 p.m. until 6 usually, unless of course we don't get anybody. So that's why. Thank you, Brian, for your support. We will say,
is this a happy ending or a sad ending?
It's an ending. That's enough.
It's an ending. That's enough. And of course, thank you for your support today. All them lovely phone calls we've had from Gary Lakey, Lloyd, Rob, and Keith. Thank you, and have a very good evening. Oh, Mr. Alf is still there. Okay. I thought you'd gone to bed. Gone to sleep. Anyway, yep, cheers for the support and the watching. And we will catch you next Sunday, which will be in September. Very good evening to you. Welcome and goodbye, as they say. Oh, no, not welcome, is it? It's goodbye. Now, what is it? I've forgotten what I'm going to say. Never mind. Clear off, you lot.
Harry, are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's do it. All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.
Now, come along, you two. Say goodbye to the fishes. Goodbye, Tish. Goodbye, Tosh. We have to stop now, but Andy Pandy's coming again soon. Goodbye, children.
Andy